大家又係腦博士話你知嘅時間啦。Dr. Brain tell you。大家有冇諗過呢？原來讀故事呢都可以帶動個腦，帶動得好犀利嘅喎，唔使出聲嘅喎，就算你喺度讀嘅啫，個腦呢就會將裏邊啲文字呢就會擺喺腦嘅唔同嘅部分噶啦。舉例，如果佢見到條魚，佢會諗起條魚嘅喎，咁呢樣個魚呢就會擺喺個腦另一個位。如果佢哋見到有啲水喎，咁佢哋嘅水就擺位。你知唔知我哋每一個字唔同嘅語言都有一個位㗎，好似啲盒仔咁嘅。我哋嘅腦嗰個組織呢，實在真係太複雜。另外就係話，當我哋讀嘢嘅時候呢，唔使出聲就咁讀啊睇都好呢，都消耗呢腦嘅能量嘅喎。所以嗰啲腦掃描機點解掃描到出嚟呢？就係因為呢，佢會睇到邊啲部分呢，所謂用血多咗啦，啲血去嗰度啦，多咗啦。所以其實睇書呢，就好似我哋中國人講啦，都要用神嘅。所以當一個人狀態差嘅時候呢，你會發覺呢，睇嘢呢都唔入腦嘅喎。好啦，我而家俾條視頻大家睇睇一個研究，就係當一個人喺嗰個掃描機裏邊就咁睇一本書呢，都帶動到佢嘅腦嘅唔同嘅部分嘅。
Here in the functional MRI room at the University of California, Berkeley, it's story time. All in all, getting a brain scan for this project isn't a bad gig. Just kick back, watch some videos, listen to some stories.
From PRX, this is the Moth Radio Hour.
So all the person has to do is lay there and listen to the stories and think about, the stories as anyone would.
Okay, Mark, we're going to start now. Are you ready?
Yep.
But obviously this is much more than a midday break.
Okay, great, thank you.
With support from the National Science Foundation, neuroscientist Jack Gallant and his team are using big data techniques to analyze these brain scans and map where in our heads we process language-related information.
So we can measure changes in blood flow throughout your entire brain simultaneously, about once a second. We have very large data sets, and we need to essentially drill down and mine into those data sets to recover the important functional information.
How's it going to grow a flower?
This visualization shows brain activity patterns that play out as a person listens to a story.
So on the right here is sort of a karaoke view of a story that people are listening to.
He made holes with the dibber and set the bulbs inside, and he was careful when he patted down the dirt so they wouldn't turn.
Colors show parts of the brain that are active at each point in the story.
Red tends to be parts of the stories that's representing meaning in the stories that is social. Green tends to be the material properties of objects and structure of the world. So you can see now we're switching, and you see that the patterns of activity become much more green.
They estimate there are 200 to 400 modules spread all around the brain where functional thought occurs. 100 to 150 of those are linked to language processing. Red here shows the areas of more brain activity, blue areas of less.
So on the right here, we have some movies that subjects were shown in the magnet.
They're also using the fMRI data to build a mathematical model, or decoder, that accurately predicts how the brain extracts meaning from silent movies.
Here's an ocean scene. You can see it gets fish. Okay, it thinks there's a flower. That's not perfect, but you can see it gets water, swimming, ocean floor.
Gallant says practical applications could one day include new therapies to help stroke patients recover language skills, faster, more nimble computers, even brain-machine interfaces that would allow communication without speech.
In order to, heal people that have diseases or broken brains, or to apply the knowledge we get from neuroscience to, say, build better computers, we need to really understand the brain at a fundamental level.
That's not a job they take lying down. For Science Nation, I'm Miles O'Brien.
OK， 今日反思問題係睇書嘅時候都會帶動嘅腦嘅運作嘅喎。大家而家開始會唔會睇返多啲書啊？多謝大家收聽，腦博士話你知。